Today, we're going to discuss 4 incredible entrepreneurs' insane strategies for business growth. These 4 successful entrepreneurs have grown multiple $100 million and billion-dollar businesses. Here's the thing. These business growth strategies I'm about to share with you don't require any money. If you're a broke startup or have a limited budget, you too can immediately implement these strategies for business growth. If your business is already doing millions and you're looking to multiply that rapidly, you too can copy these today and benefit tremendously. The 4 entrepreneurs' unique strategies we'll discuss today are Mark Cuban, Sara Blakely, Patrick Bet-David, and Gary Vaynerchuk. Though I'm sure you're familiar with these experts, these business growth strategies aren't frequently discussed, so pay close attention. First though, in the comments below, let us know who you feel has the best strategies for business growth. Other than the ones we're covering today, we'll cover them in our next update. Before getting started, if you'd like to learn the exact strategy used to take a new startup from 0 customers to 10,000 in less than 36 months, click the link in the description below. Now let's dig into these 4 incredible entrepreneurs' insane strategies for business growth. First, let's discuss Mark Cuban's top strategy for growth in business. Mark Cuban's top tip is to know how to sell. If it's your company and you don't know how to sell, you won't have a business very long. Business owners need to learn how to overcome resistance and realize sales cures all. In the early days of business, you can't be dependent on someone else to sell for you. You need to be the salesperson. As a teen, he sold baseball cards, stamps, and just consistently studied the process of sales. Mark's first job was actually selling garbage bags door to door. In a podcast interview with Bloomberg, Mark shared a story about his dad. His dad, while playing cards with friends, once said to him, "Those shoes on your feet look like they're working pretty hard. If you want a new pair of sneakers, you need a job and you can go buy them." Mark said, "Dad, I'm 12 years old. Where am I going to get a job?" Immediately, one of Mark's dad's card buddies said, "I got something for you. I've got these garbage bags I need to sell. Why don't you go out there and sell these garbage bags?" Mark started selling a box of 100 for $6, and it cost him $3 from his dad's card buddy. That yielded Cuban a $3 profit per box. Mark literally would go door to door and ask, "Does your family use garbage bags?" And who could say no? Every objection, he'd reply, "Of course you use garbage bags, and I bet you pay more than 6 cents a piece." If you don't know sales, learn today by getting out and start talking to your prospects. Next up is Sara Blakely, founder of Spank's top growth strategy. Fall in love with your client and anyone who is talking with your client. When Sara Blakely landed her first huge client, Neiman Marcus, to distribute Spanx, she didn't get comfortable. She took 2 years and stood inside all of the Neiman Marcus stores selling her product, handling objections, and getting to know every Neiman employee and customer. She broke rules by being in the stores, but breaking rules is what it takes sometimes. Blake did literally whatever it would take to succeed, without following what those before her said is the norm. To apply Sara's growth strategy for your business today, immediately go and speak to all your customers. What do they like about your product or service, and what would they change? If you don't have any customers, do market research with your competitors' customers. When they know you care, they'll soon be your customer. Excuse me a moment, but did you know that you're the exact type of customer I do business with? How do I know this? Well, the video you're watching right now tells me you are, because we're an agency that produces content for rapid business growth, and I know we can apply this strategy in your business for growth. Click the link in the description below to learn how. Now let's get back to your video. Now let's discuss entrepreneur Patrick Bet-David's massive growth strategy. Become insanely good at the replacement game, which means replace yourself and everyone in your business. The more dependent your business is on you, the less likely it is to grow, and that goes for everything in life. Patrick points out kids won't grow up always being dependent on their parents, just as professional sports teams won't dominate long-term being dependent on just one player. Think about Apple for a moment. Apple still became a trillion-dollar company without Steve Jobs, and that's because it had the replacement game down. Here's 6 core parts of the replacement game that you need to apply in your business today. Number 1. List all your tasks and skills. Put everything that's not a strength of yours with someone else. Now do this with everyone in your business. Number 2. Know who on your team is long-term and who is seasonal. Some team members are just there temporarily to fill a task. Let your entire team be aware of this, so one never becomes too dependent on someone leaving soon. Number 3. Understand the difference between sales leaders who will be the drivers of your growth and employees who will support them. Whomever is a driver of growth, make sure they have the support they need. Number 4. Know who can maintain the culture when promoting someone in the replacement game. If they don't have the culture down, the company won't grow. John Scully grew Pepsi and was a great fit there. When he came to Apple, he didn't understand the culture and hurt growth. Culture is key in the replacement game. Number 5. Document your practices and procedures so others can easily step in to replace. Everything needs to be documented and SOPs created in case someone unexpectedly is gone. Number 6. Develop leaders who spread the replacement mindset throughout your company by empowering others to also have this mindset. Lastly, here's Gary Vaynerchuk's strategy for growth that you should apply immediately. Gary Vaynerchuk, a huge fan of content marketing, is one with countless strategies for business growth. Today, let's focus on one of those strategies I've tested successfully many times, and it doesn't cost you a cent. He calls this the $1.80 Instagram business growth strategy to grow your business, but it can truly be done on any platform. First, you want to find the 10 most relevant hashtags your customer engages with and identify the top 9 posts with each hashtag. Next, you need to leave your 2 cents for each of those posts with authentic comments. It's called the $1.80 strategy because 10 top hashtags multiplied by 9 top posts multiplied by leaving your 2 cents equals $1.80. If you do this daily on your favorite platform with a community that has your prospects' attention, you will grow your business. Why? Because when you leave authentic, valuable thoughts, others will comment back and check out your profile. If you have good content, they'll follow you, engage, and do business with you. To start implementing Gary's strategy to grow your business today, make sure you're posting great content. And next, start engaging with other communities that have your customers' attention. The process works. In closing, let's summarize these 4 successful entrepreneur strategies for business growth. Did you notice a pattern among the 4 entrepreneurs? Let's review them, and I'll share a commonality among each of the 4. First, Mark Cuban said, "Learn sales and master it." Secondly, Sarah Blakely shared, "You need to continually talk with everyone who is in contact with your customer and really get to know them. When they know you care, they'll tell others." Patrick Bet-David went deep with 6 tips on replacing yourself and ensuring your business is never held together by one person. Set systems up so if someone needs to be replaced, the business continues to grow without suffering a temporary pullback. Lastly, Gary Vaynerchuk shared his approach to engaging in communities that have your customers' attention and doing so authentically. The result is they will engage with your business, and that will result in sales. Here's what I liked about each of these 4 strategies of business growth. You don't need investor money to implement them. You need to simply connect authentically with your team, your customers, understand sales, and be resilient. What strategy stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments below.